Here are today's starting lineups. First for Ohio, Curry, Harper, James, Thurmond, and Lucas, and now for Pennsylvania, Maravich, Jones, Bryant, Wallace, and Chamberlain. Here are the starting lineups. First for Ohio. At guard, in his 9th year, from Davidson. 6 foot 2 inches, number 30, Stephen Curry. At the other guard, in his 5th year, from Miami. 6 foot 6 inches, Ron Harper. At forward, in his 6th year. 6 foot 9 inches, number 23, LeBron James. At the other forward, in his 7th year, from Bowling Green State. 6 foot 11 inches, Nate Thurmond. And at center, in his 6th year, from Ohio State. 6 foot 8 inches, Jerry Lucas. And now for Pennsylvania. At guard, in his 5th year, from LSU. 6 foot 5 inches, Pistol Pete, Pete Maravich. At the other guard, in his 7th year, from Temple. 6 foot 6 inches, Eddie Jones. At forward, in his 12th year. 6 foot 6 inches, number 24, Black Mamba, Kobe Bryant. At the other forward, in his 8th year, from North Carolina. 6 foot 11 inches, number 36, Sheed, Rasheed Wallace. And at center, in his 5th year, from Kansas. 7 foot 1 inch, the Big Dipper, Wilt Chamberlain. The referee tosses it up. Ohio controls the jump. Curry outside. Defended by Maravich. And James outside. James with the long jumper. It didn't go in. Into the hands of Maravich. Maravich takes it into the front court. Bryant outside. Bryant drives. Cut off by Lucas. Bryant shoots a short jumper. Spills out off the rim. Curry with the rebound. Curry brings the ball up for Ohio. James outside. Awesome pass to Thurmond. Thurmond with an easy layup. Good. Alley-oop to Wallace. Wallace with the dunk. He posterized Thurmond. Curry passes inside to Thurmond. Sells the pump fake. Thurmond lays it up. Blocked by Wallace. Into the hands of Wallace. Maravich bringing it up. Maravich runs the offense. Chamberlain in the painted area. Bounces it to Pete Maravich outside. Shoots the jump shot. All net. Thurmond inside. Thurmond backs in. Thurmond passes to Lucas. No one was there for that pass. Out of play. Pennsylvania ball. Maravich gives the ball to Wallace inside. In position down low against Lucas. Shoots from in close. Nothing but net. Curry drives to the basket. Pick and roll with Thurmond. With the reverse layup. Kisses it off the glass. And it goes in. kicks out. Bounce pass to Bryant on the perimeter. Bryant with a fadeaway. Off the side of the board. Out of bounds. Ohio ball. Gets the ball over to James outside. Loose ball. Curry and Maravich both have the ball. Curry and Maravich will jump. Maravich and Curry will jump. The referee tosses it up. Maravich gathers the jump ball for Pennsylvania. Maravich dishes the ball to Chamberlain. Sends the ball over to Wallace outside. Loose ball. But Wallace recovered it. Over and back. Curry passes to James. Outside to Curry. Sets up. Fires. Off the back iron. Fighting for the rebound. Maravich escapes with it. Pennsylvania breaks out. Chamberlain to Jones. Takes it to the hole. Jones lays it up. Comes up empty. But he's bodied by Harper. First personal for Harper. First team foul. Jones to the line for 2. The first from Jones. Good. Lineup changes. McCollum subs for Curry at point guard for Ohio. Jones shoots the second. Good. James drives to the basket. Pick and roll with Thurman. James drives the paint. Bryant lands on his wallet. Called for the offensive foul. First personal. Maravich passes to Wallace right under the net. Wallace lays it up. Not this time. Rebounded by James. McCollum bringing it up. James drives to the basket. Pick and roll with Thurmond. Not able to control it, out of bounds. Pennsylvania ball. Lineup changes. Havlicek enters for Harper R at shooting guard for Ohio. Johnson G in for James L at small forward. Thurmond moves to power forward. Lucas moves to center. Lowry for Maravich at point guard for Pennsylvania. Bryant J in for Wallace R at power forward. Bryant drives down the lane. Pick and roll with Chamberlain. Bryant jams it through. McCollum sheds his defender and drives. Nice back screen by Thurmond. McCollum to Thurmond. Backs down Chamberlain. Fakes. Flips it up. Chamberlain with the rejection. Rebounded by Bryant. Pennsylvania pushing it up the court. Jones to Bryant. Bryant inside. Little layup. Kisses it in. Havlicek with the ball outside. Havlicek penetrates to the basket. Cut off by Chamberlain. Havlicek settles for a short jumper. No good. Chamberlain with the rebound. Lowry takes it into the front court. Jones passes to Joe Bryant outside. Bryant drives. Bryant dunks it. Blocked by Thurman. Snagged by McCollum. Havlicek dribbles into the front court. McCollum outside. Whips it to Thurman inside. Gives the ball to McCollum. Bad pass stolen by Lowry. Lowry will go uncontested. Lowry drives hard to the hoop. Charging called on Lowry. His first personal. Lineup changes. Curry S enters for McCollum at point guard for Ohio. Harper R in at shooting guard. Havlicek switches to small forward. James L subs for Thurmond at power forward. Maravich enters for Jones E at shooting guard for Pennsylvania. Curry sets up the offense. Curry passes to James. Passes to Curry outside. Bad pass. Joe Bryant steals the pass. Pennsylvania with a 4-on-1 break. Lowry to Bryant. Lays it up and in. Havlicek drives to the basket. Clean pick and roll with Lucas. Cut off by Chamberlain. Havlicek shoots a short jumper. Uses the backboard. And drops through. Maravich inbounds to Lowry. Chamberlain in the middle. Gets it to Maravich outside. Shoots the jumper. No good. Rebounded by James. Quick outlet pass. Ohio with a 3-on-2 break. James to Curry. Gets the ball over to Harper. That pass had no chance. Out of play. Pennsylvania ball. Lineup changes. Thurmond enters for James L at power forward for Ohio. Jones E replaces Brian K at small forward for Pennsylvania. Chamberlain inside. Passes to Bryant outside. Shoots the fade away. Tough angle. Missed. Thurmond with the rebound. Havlicek takes it into the front court. Curry throws a pass to Thurmond in the middle. Thurmond lays it up softly. Good. Bryant inside. Bryant with the jumper from in close. Won't go down. Pulled down by Chamberlain. Chamberlain with the short jump shot. Rips through the net. Curry outside. Swings it to Lucas outside. Shoots the jumper. No good. Pennsylvania is crashing the boards. Rebounded by Chamberlain. Maravich brings the ball up. Maravich drives to the basket. Pick and roll with Chamberlain. Finger roll. Good. Harper inbounds it for Ohio. Gets it into Curry. Ohio trails by 10. Thurmond inside. Shoots the short jumper. All nylon. Maravich inbounds it for Pennsylvania. Gets it into Lowry. Jones outside. Jones drives. Cut off by Thurmond. Jones with the short jumper. Blocked by Lucas. Rebounded by Chamberlain. Chamberlain with the short shot. Front rim, back rim and out. Harper and Bryant battle for the board. Bryant keeps possession with the rebound. Bryant with the short jumper. Good. Ohio down 10. Curry passes to Thurmond. On the perimeter to Harper. The ball ricochets out of bounds. Ohio ball. Lineup changes. James L. replaces Thurmond at power forward for Ohio. Wallace R. replaces Bryant J. at power forward for Pennsylvania. Havlicek inbounds it for Ohio. Pennsylvania 20, Ohio 10. Curry outside. Curry drives to the basket. Curry with the layup. Good. Eight-point lead for Pennsylvania. Lowry to Chamberlain. Bounce pass to Jones outside. Jones with the jump shot from the key. There's a whistle. The shot is no good. First personal for Havlicek. 13th foul. Jones will shoot two. Jones steps to the line. Jones offers the free throw. Around the cylinder. And out. Lineup changes. Thurmond replaces Lucas at center for Ohio. Bryant J. enters at power forward for Pennsylvania. Jones with the second. Off the rim. Maravich keeps possession with the rebound. And he passes the ball back out to Lowry. Pennsylvania resets the offense. Maravich outside. Shoots the perimeter J. Not the easiest shot. Off the side of the rim. Rebounded by Thurmond. Loose ball foul called. On Harper. Number 2 for Harper. Lineup changes. McCollum replaces Harper R at shooting guard for Ohio. Harper R will sit with two personals. Bryant inbounds it for Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania ahead by 8. Lowry passes to Pete Maravich. Gets the ball over to Lowry outside. Lowry with the jump shot. Around the rim. And out. Boarded without contest by Chamberlain. Jones outside. Shoots the jumper. Good. Pennsylvania 22, Ohio 12. Curry outside. Triggers a shot from the line. Can't get it to fall. Rebounded by Bryant. Lowry bringing it up. Bryant drives to the basket. Elbow pick and roll with Chamberlain. 10-point lead for Pennsylvania. Bryant outside. Bryant drives to the basket. Lays it up off the backboard. Goes glass. And in. Curry dishes to Havlicek. Throws a touch pass to James outside. Terrible pass. Robbed by Bryant. Lowry brings it up the court. Bryant pounding the ball inside. Bryant is knocked to the floor. There's a whistle. Bryant is fouled by Thurmond. First personal, 15th foul. Lineup changes. Maravich switches to point guard for Pennsylvania. Bryant K enters at shooting guard. Wallace R subs for Bryant J at power forward. Jones inbounds it for Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania 24, Ohio 12. Pennsylvania calls a play. Wallace with it outside. Sends the ball to Bryant outside. Matched up with McCollum. Bryant attempts a 15-footer. All air. Out of bounds. Ohio ball. James drives. Clean pick and roll with Thurmond. James passes to Thurmond. Thurmond shoots from in close. All net. Bryant inbounds to Maravich. Pennsylvania with a 10-point lead. Maravich gives to Chamberlain. Bounces it to Bryant outside. Attacks the hoop. Called for traveling. Lineup changes. Bryant J in at power forward for Pennsylvania. Wallace R moves to center. Ohio trails by 10. Curry top of the key. Curry drives. Cut off by Wallace. Curry shoots a short jumper. Blocked by Maravich. Pulled down by Wallace. Pennsylvania out on the break. Wallace to Maravich. Shoots moving left. Misses. Rebounded by Havlicek. Curry bringing the ball up. Ohio trails by 10. Curry outside. Dishes the ball to James outside. James drives to the basket. Reverse layup. Good. Maravich to Bryant outside. Unleashes a high arcing J. Missed. Into the hands of Curry. Quick outlet pass. Ohio with a 3-on-2 break. Curry to Havlicek. Lays it up and in. Maravich swings the ball to Wallace inside. Passes to Maravich. And out of bounds. Ohio ball. Lineup changes. McCollum moves to point guard for Ohio. Harper R in at shooting guard. Wallace R moves to power forward for Pennsylvania. Bryant J gets a much needed rest. Chamberlain in at center. Swings it to McCollum 18 feet away. He lost the ball. McCollum got it back. Sends the ball over to Thurmond. Terrible pass. Ripped away by Maravich. Maravich takes it into the front court. Pennsylvania by 6. Maravich passes to Chamberlain. To Maravich outside. Defended by McCollum. Maravich with the mid-range jumper. Swish. Ends a 4-29 drought for Pennsylvania. Ohio falls out of play. Havlicek with the ball outside. Passes the ball to James outside. Shoots the fall away jumper. At the buzzer. All net. End of the first half. Pennsylvania 26, Ohio 20. Ohio is led by Thurmond with 8 points. Maravich and Bryant J. lead Pennsylvania with 6. On the court to start the second half. For Ohio. Curry, Harper, James, Lucas and Thurmond. And for Pennsylvania. Maravich, Bryant, Jones, Wallace and Chamberlain. Thurmond and Chamberlain will jump. The ref tosses the rock up. Thurmond controls the jump for Ohio. Ohio trails by 6. Curry outside. Shoots the 15-footer. Nothing but net. Pennsylvania 26, Ohio 22. Maravich with the ball outside. Gets it over to Wallace down low. Wallace dunks it. Curry drives. Right side pick and roll with Thurmond. Curry passes to Thurmond. Shoots the 8-footer. Tickles the twine. Bryant inbounds to Maravich. Bryant powers to the basket. Pick and roll with Chamberlain. Lays it up. Kisses it off the glass. And in. Pennsylvania implements a half-court trap. Curry outside. Sends the ball over to Thurmond outside. Ill-advised pass. Stolen by Jones. Pennsylvania breaks out. Maravich to Bryant. Running left-hander. Misses. The ball is loose. Jones comes out of the pack with it. He passes to Maravich. Pennsylvania will reset. Pennsylvania with a 6-point lead. Maravich with the ball outside. Gets it over to Bryant outside. Bryant knifes through the lane. Bounces it to Chamberlain in the painted area. Banging away down low against Harper. Chamberlain with the short shot. Nothing but net. Curry takes it to the hoop. Screen and roll with Lucas. Curry passes to Lucas. Lucas puts the ball on the floor. That's a foul on the lowered shoulder by Lucas. His first. Lineup changes. Havlicek in at small forward for Ohio. James L. slides to power forward. Bryant to Wallace outside. Shoots the fadeaway. Off-balance shot. Rims the cylinder. And off. Rebounded by Thurmond. Ohio trying to beat the trap. Pennsylvania attempting to trap at half court. James outside. Drives. Passes to Harper outside. Gets it to Curry. Out of bounds. Pennsylvania ball. Maravich outside. Shoots the jumper. No good. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain lays it up. And in. Pennsylvania attempting to trap at half court. Havlicek on the left wing. Zips it to Curry outside. Curry drives to the basket. Quickly gets it over to Harper outside. Shoots the 15-footer. Circles the rim. And out. Rebound taken by Wallace. Pennsylvania on the break. Ohio is back to defend. Maravich pounding the ball. With the layup. In off the backboard. Pennsylvania looking to trap half court. Pennsylvania 36, Ohio 24. 3:20 scoring drought for Ohio. Curry with the ball outside. Shovels it to James outside. Defended by Wallace. A weak defender outside. James shoots the jump shot. Whistle blows. The shot doesn't fall. First personal for Wallace. First team foul. James will shoot too. James goes into his free throw routine. James shoots the first. Good. James shoots the second. Didn't even move the net. Maravich top of the key. Jones outside. Shoots the jump shot. All air. Out of play. Ohio ball. Lineup changes. McCollum replaces Curry at point guard for Ohio. Pennsylvania in a man defense. McCollum outside. Gives the ball to Havlicek outside. Shoots the leaner. Hits it. Maravich with the lock to Chamberlain. Chamberlain came down with it and double dribble. Ohio behind by 8. Harper outside. Shoots the jump shot. Blocked by Chamberlain. Rebounded by James. And he passes the ball back out to McCollum. Ohio will reset. McCollum passes to James. Hands it off to McCollum outside. McCollum with the jumper. Won't go. Rebounded by Thurmond. Thurmond with the short jumper. Barely ripples the net. Thurmond has hit 5 straight. Maravich to Bryant outside. Shoots the jump shot. Difficult shot. Rolls around the hoop. Not this time. There's a battle for the rebound. Havlicek comes out with it. McCollum brings the ball up. McCollum outside. Sets. Launches. Drains it. Jones outside. He double dribble. Lineup changes. Currently subs for McCollum at point guard for Ohio. Lucas in for Thurmond at center. Monroe enters at point guard for Pennsylvania. Maravich slides to shooting guard. Bryant J replaces Wallace R at power forward. James outside. James ball fakes and drives the lane. Look out below. In the face of Bryant. Pennsylvania leads by 2. Pennsylvania going to work. Maravich outside. Dishes the ball to Bryant outside. Harper snatches it. Curry takes it into the front court. Ohio has scored 10 straight. Curry gives the ball to James. Sensational pass to Curry. Drives. With a layup. Scores off the glass. The last 4:27 scoreless for Pennsylvania. Maravich outside. Swings it to Bryant outside. Kicked out by James. Pennsylvania ball. Lineup changes. McCollum enters for Harper R at shooting guard for Ohio. Bryant K in for Jones E at small forward for Pennsylvania. Ohio putting on the full court trap. 4:45 scoring drought for Pennsylvania. Bryant inside. Pump fakes. Shuffles his feet. No call. Running right-hander. Uses the backboard. No good. But he's hit on the head by James. Second personal for James. Second team foul. Bryant will shoot 2. Bryant goes to the charity stripe. Bryant offers the free throw. Good. Bryant shoots the second. Good. Pennsylvania looking to trap half court. It's giving Curry problems. Curry outside. Defended by Maravich. Maravich takes it away. Monroe takes it into the front court. 2-point lead for Pennsylvania. Bryant outside. Finds Chamberlain in the post. James covers him. Chamberlain shoots a finger roll. Swish. Pennsylvania 40, Ohio 36. Curry outside. Defended by Maravich. Delivers it to Havlicek outside. Out of bounds. Pennsylvania ball. Monroe 18 feet away. To Bryant outside. Bryant with the jumper from the wing. Nothing but net. Pennsylvania puts on the half-court trap. Harper outside. Swings it to Curry outside. Shoots the 15-footer. Denied by Jones. Rebounded by Bryant. Pennsylvania is off and running. Monroe to Bryant. Knifes through the lane. Lays it up. Too long. Monroe gets the offensive rebound. He passes to Jones. Pennsylvania will reset. Pennsylvania with a 6-point lead. Monroe with the ball 18 feet away. Dishes the ball to Bryant outside. Out of bounds. Ohio ball. Lineup changes. James Elton for Havlicek at small forward for Ohio. Maravich replaces Jones E at shooting guard for Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania 42, Ohio 36. Curry outside. Defended by Monroe. Curry lets fly with the jumper. Drains it. Maravich inbounds it for Pennsylvania. Monroe outside. Drives to the basket. It's fumbled out of bounds. Pennsylvania ball. Lineup changes. Havlicek enters for James L. at small forward for Ohio. Lowry in for Monroe at point guard for Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania by 4. Bryant inbounds it for Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania 42, Ohio 38. Ohio in a man defense. Lowry on the perimeter. Bounces a pass to Bryant outside. Terrible pass. Stripped by Havlicek. Ohio out on the break. Pennsylvania is back on defense. Harper with the ball. Scores it off the square. Pennsylvania 42, Ohio 40. Bryant outside. To Lowry outside. Lowry dropped it. Recovered it. He traveled. Ohio trails by 2. Harper outside. Shoots the jumper. Tough shot. Can't hit. Bryant with the rebound. Maravich brings it up. Pennsylvania 42, Ohio 40. Maravich with the ball outside. Picked up by Harper. It got away from him out of bounds. Ohio ball. Havlicek drives to the basket. High screen and roll with Curry. Havlicek passes to Curry. Shoots the 15-footer. Never touched the rim. Maravich inbounds to Monroe. 4-13 scoring drought for Pennsylvania. Bryant outside. On the perimeter to Bryant. Rises for the jumper. Challenging shot. No good. Grabbed by Havlicek. Curry bringing the ball up. He gets the ball over to Harper. Curry on the perimeter. Defended by Monroe. Curry shoots the jumper. No good. Easy rebound right to Thurmond. Havlicek bounces it to Curry on the perimeter. Curry with the jumper from the wing. Missed. Rebounded by Bryant. Monroe bringing the ball up. Bryant on the right wing. Bryant lets fly with the jumper. Didn't get a good look. He's fouled by Thurman. Straight in. Second personal for Thurman. 13th foul. Bryant will get one free throw. Lineup changes. James L. enters for Havlicek at small forward for Ohio. Johnson G. enters at power forward. Thurman slides to center. Maravich slides to point guard for Pennsylvania. Jones E. enters at shooting guard. Shooting .840 on the season. Bryant shoots the freebie. Good. Harper outside. Passes to Johnson outside. Shoots the jump shot. Whistle. The shot is no good. First personal for Bryant. Second team foul. Johnson will shoot two. Johnson shoots the first. Circles the rim. And gets it to go. Johnson shoots the second. Good. Ohio sets up a full court trap. Jones on the perimeter. To Wallace outside. Wallace with the baseline jumper. Carries it. But the shot is being waved off. A foul was called on Curry. First personal, 14th foul. Wallace inbounds it for Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania 45, Ohio 44. Chamberlain in traffic. He's posting up Thurman. Sells the pump fake. Finger roll. Goes glass. Misses. Rebounded by Chamberlain. Chamberlain shoots the short jumper. Off the glass. Won't go. Jones with the rebound. Loose ball foul. It's on Jones. Number 1 for Jones. Curry top of the circle. He's got ice in his veins. Curry drives to the basket. Whistle. Reaching foul on Wallace. Second personal, 14th foul. Johnson inbounds it for Ohio. Pennsylvania applying the full court trap. Curry outside. To Harper outside. Defended by Maravich. Harper shoots the jump shot. All net. Maravich with the lob to Chamberlain. The Big Dipper with a two-handed slam. And he draws the foul on Thurman. Third personal, 15th foul. Chamberlain will shoot a free throw. .591 from the line. Chamberlain takes the free throw. Around the hoop. And count it. James on the perimeter. He's got ice in his veins. James ball fakes and drives the lane. James dunks it. He posterized Bryant. Ohio 48, Pennsylvania 48. Chamberlain inside. Tough in the clutch. Pump fakes. Shoots the short jumper. Swish. Pennsylvania unleashes the full court press. James outside. Tough in the clutch. James with the mid-range jump shot. Can't get it to fall. Rebounded by Jones. Pennsylvania is off and running. Bryant with the ball. To Jones. Passes to Maravich. Bad pass stolen by James. Defense saw that pass coming. Curry against the press. Pennsylvania setting up a full court press. Ohio trailing by 2. James with the ball outside. Dishes to Curry outside. Great in the clutch. Shoots the jump shot. Around the cylinder. And out. Pulled down by Maravich. Maravich brings it up. Bryant outside. Bryant drives to the hoop. Thurman holds him. 4th personal for Thurman. 9th team foul. Lineup changes. Brian J. enters at power forward for Pennsylvania. Wallace R. moves to center. Bryant inbounds it for Pennsylvania. Maravich dribbling. Curry grabs Maravich in the backcourt. 2nd personal for Curry. 10th team foul. Maravich will shoot 1 plus the bonus. Maravich offers the free throw. Good. The second from Maravich. In and out. Bryant climbs the ladder and keeps it alive. And he passes it back out to Maravich. Pennsylvania resets the offense. Maravich dribbles out the clock. Harper fouled him. 3rd personal for Harper. Maravich will shoot the bonus. Maravich takes the free throw. Good. Maravich puts up the free throw. All nylon. James mid-court. Shoots the jump shot. At the buzzer. Never touched the rim. Nice shot. Game over. Pennsylvania 53, Ohio 50.